Hello everybody, my name is Neil and you are watching Computer Guts. Today, I'll be talking about how I make the web pages for my website. If you're anything like me, you know a little bit about HTML but struggle to actually apply what you know to your site. Now, this video isn't supposed to be an HTML tutorial. For one of those, I'd like to recommend this video up on the screen right now by the lovely Chicago Softcore, link in the description. He goes over a lot of the basics of HTML that you might need to know to follow along with the video right now. This video's aim is to go through the process of taking those concepts that you learned and applying them to make cool pages. Because for me personally at least, I've been knowing HTML, and I just don't know what to do with it. And if you don't know HTML, I'll speak as untechnically as possible, and hopefully this can serve as some sort of companion piece to W3 Schools or some other video tutorial. Without further ado, let's get into it, starting with you gotta start somewhere on your page. If you try and just make everything up all at once, you're gonna get super overwhelmed and panic. And everyone knows, rule number 1 is don't panic. If you think of making a website as drawing a picture, this would be the sketching phase. For me, it quite literally is the sketching phase, since it helps me to draw out what I want my site to look like, before I even start making anything. For example, here's the sketch that I made for my Tomodachi Life Shrine. And here's the side-by-side comparison of what the shrine looks like now that it's all completed. You don't necessarily have to do this step, but I find that it helps a lot for the next phase, which I like to call this is the step where I do most of the HTML, since you have to have some sort of framework before putting the CSS on top of it. You can do this straight in the editor of wherever you host, but I usually do my frameworking in CodePen. I'll go ahead and put the link up on screen right here. And then I move it into the NEOCITIES editor, but that's just my process. And if I'm doing anything with JavaScript, that also gets done here, but I kinda suck at JavaScript, so I won't go too much into detail, because I straight up do not know what I'm doing when it comes to that. When it comes to any of the scripting on my page, just don't ask how it works. I am a simple monkey with a typewriter doing my best, okay? Anyways, I'll throw a picture of what the Tomodachi Life Shrine looked in this phase right now. Apparently the only bit I didn't CodePen was stuff for the 3DS bottom screen, but my point is still there, I think. Usually the frameworking process is a little bit more involved. Like, this one is for the About Me page. I think this is a better example of what I mean. It's populated with the basic framework of the page without being properly styled. If we go back to the drawing analogy, this would be kind of like the line art. A lot of the images here are placeholders, unless I need them for a very specific formatting thing. Like, you'll see in this image here, there's a fully rendered drawing I did of my persona. I did that because I needed the formatting to be proper with the randomized shirt, but that's about the only properly formatted thing. Anyway, once you're done with that stage, you can move on to the fun part. This is usually the part of the process that I move onto the NeoCities editor, but I know a lot of people are either self-hosting or hosting on NecoWeb, so I'm not going to provide any specifics on how to organize files. Also because my file organization skills are straight buns. But once your files are in a comfortable position for you, go ahead and get to work making the colors pretty and whatnot. I don't know what color palette to use. Go look on Pinterest or something. I don't know. I'm not your dad. For the drawing analogy, this would be like coloring, and the next two steps that I'm going to go into would be the shading and rendering. Sorry, but I don't have any pictures from this phase because I don't usually take screenshots here. I just know that it looks really close to the finished product. Okay? Anyway, let's move on to the next phase, which is I'm just going to assume that if you have a website, you aren't populating it with just a bunch of lorem ipsums, and you actually have something to say. This is where you would go ahead and say it. Go into your HTML tags and go ahead and either paste in or type in the text that you want on your page. Woo! all done. Hey, wait, there's another section on this one. You will find a mistake in your page. I don't know where. I don't know when. But eventually, you will find out that you did something wrong in the code. Maybe you forgot to set a text box to scroll and the words go off the page. Maybe something is blue when it should be red. Maybe there's a glaringly obvious typo on your homepage that you don't notice for over a year. I don't know, random example. Anyway, you will find your issue. And that's the beauty of webmastering. It's not a static drawing. A website is a living, breathing thing. It can be constantly updated, and your mistakes can be polished. A website is never truly done, but you can get pretty damn close, and honestly, I think that's good enough. Thank you for watching to the end. This has been my first YouTube video, and I just kind of wanted to go in a little bit of the process of making a website, since it's one of my passions. I don't know, I don't have a script for this part. Maybe over in the section I'll put up some of the drawings that I put on my straw page, because a lot of them are really cool, and I put them up on a newsletter, but I feel like they're not properly appreciated there. Oh, also the footage used in this video is gameplay of Balatro, because I'm like chronically addicted to this game right now. Everyone go play Balatro, it's so fucking good. Okay, bye.